titled Designing and Making of Concrete Beam Samples with Slump Test. So the materials that we use are cement, sand, and gravel, and the lab equipment that we use are beam mold, thumping rod, mallet, shovel, trowel, slump cone, and mixing pan. So the procedure for the whole experiment is that we gather the dimensions of the beam mold to get its volume, and then we calculate the specific measurements for the amount of the mixture, such as the cement, the sand, and the gravel, so that the mixture would have accurate measurements. And then after mixing the three mixtures, we perform the slump test to get its slump height. And then after passing the slump test, we transfer the mixture into the beam mold, and then we store it in the cold dry place for curing, and then we wrote our identification for the group. So that would be all. So the first step that we would do is to get the volume of this beam mold. To get its volume, we are going to measure its dimension. The first thing that we would measure using this measuring tape is its length. And this is how to measure its length. And we are going to also measure its width. And the last one would be its height. And this is how to measure its height.
As of now, he is currently solving for the total volume and the exact measurements needed for the mixtures.
Now we are going to get a specific amount of cement for the beam. So now we are going to get the weight of the concrete cement pad.
Hello. Now I'm going to get the gather for the mixture. But we need to wait first for increased accuracy for the mixture.
Now we're going to get sand for the mixture. So we're going to measure this so that the amount of the weight is accurate to the mixture.
Placing the mixtures here, we are going to mix them. So we are going to add more water in the mixture because it is dry.
Now we're lifting up the slump cone for slump test.
So now we're going to measure the height of the slump.
now that we passed the slump test, we're now going to fill the beam mold with
So now we are going to flatten the concrete mixture using a roller. So after the whole experiment, this is our finished product, the concrete mixture in the beam mold. And after the slump test, the slump height that we gathered is 3 centimeters or 1.2 inches, which passed the slump test.
The data shows the results after solving for the required measurements for the mixture using the class ratio of 1:1.5:2 for the required amount of cement, sand, gravel, and water, and using also the value of the density of concrete. And during the experiment, the slump height that we got is 1.2 inches, which means the concrete mixture passed the slump test, since according to ASTM CE14, the minimum requirement for the slump height is 0.5 inch, thereby it met the standard.